Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's MargaretGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? I got a brand new selection from Black Rifle Coffee Company's Coffee of the Month Club. Hang on, let's get a sip of this. This is a good one. If you like dark coffees, this is a good one. From Black Rifle Coffee Company, Blackbeard's Delight. There you go. It's a dark roast right there. Check out that artwork. Boy, this is a good one. A good, bold flavor. My gosh, this is marvelous. We'll get a link to the page where you can get all the information about it. And again, a big thank you to my nephew Jason, his wife Allison, and the boys for sending this one along to the channel. The Christmas gift that keeps on giving. This is a good one. One more sip. Hang on. Yeah, I like that dark, bold flavor. Really, really terrific. My gosh, Blackbeard's Delight. Check it out. We'll have a link below. And as we like to say in the show, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug. Let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Okay, one more sip. Hang on. Oh, that is terrific. And hey, if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. Really do appreciate that. If you're listening to the podcast this morning, thanks very much for tuning in via all those great streaming platforms that are out there like Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube Music, that sort of thing. Thank you very, very much. Hey, before we go any further, I made notes of this. It's September 22nd. Let me get right back to the top here because I made a note of this. And tonight starts Rosh Hashanah. So we wanted to say Happy Rosh Hashanah to all of our Jewish friends and fellow wet shavers out there and Jewish viewers who will be celebrating Rosh Hashanah tonight. And here's a little bit of information. Rosh Hashanah in 2025 begins at sundown on Monday, September 22nd, and concludes at nightfall on Wednesday, September 24th. These 2 days mark the start of the Jewish year 5786. And as always, the holiday kicks off at sunset, reflecting the Jewish tradition that days begin in the evening. It's a time for reflection, renewal, and celebration, often marked by the sounding of the shofar, festive meals with apples and honey, and heartfelt prayers. Wow, so happy Rosh Hashanah to all of our Jewish viewers, fellow wet shavers, and friends that are out there. Fantastic. Happy Rosh Hashanah. And the apples and honey, I've got Honeycrisp apples from Sage's Apple Farm, and I've got honey, Great Lakes honey from Costco. So I think I might partake in that this evening myself. So I wanted to mention that to you. Happy Rosh Hashanah to all of our Jewish viewers out there. Absolutely fantastic. It's 5786. So now you know. So again, we've got a great show for you this morning. Let's get to my topics and we'll go over what we have here. Okay, there they are. Topics came right up. Got a great shaving tip for you this morning. A terrific shave den visit. We also have an update on the giveaway, Chris Bodrab giveaway. Stay tuned for that. We have information from winners who have received their prizes. Stay tuned for that. That's really, really neat to see. We also have highlight reel from the Ohio Wet Shave Meetup. The Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup in Hilliard, Ohio. We've been talking about it for the last maybe month and a half, 2 months, something like that. So we have a highlight reel from the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. And we also have some great refill comments, some new wet shave gear to share with you, and maybe a question or comment or two, depending on how things go. So if anything else comes up, we'll be sure to drop that in. But yeah, great to be with you this morning. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. Let's get the show kicked off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. Well, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer Paul DeJardin. And Paul writes, "Hi, Mark. I can't figure out why I never sent you this one. I've been using an old pill container as my used blades disposal bank. I like the idea that the child-proof top makes it a fairly safe way to get rid of your old blades. Plus, it's small and easy to hide. Take care, and of course, go Buckeyes. Paul, hey Paul, thank you very, very much. Yes, go Buckeyes. And to all of you out there who are rooting on your favorite college team, and I hope you're having a great season. I hope your college team is giving you a lot of great games, a lot of great thrills on the playing field, on the gridiron. Paul, thanks very, very much for that shaving tip. Now, Paul already has an original signed George sketch. He framed it up. It's in his shave den. He sent along this photo. Paul, thank you very, very much. Very honored and flattered that you framed George up in your shave den there. Really, really do appreciate that. And we also heard from viewer Lee Hazley all the way from Thailand. Now, he sent in a shaving tip a while back, and he received his George sketch and sent this along. Dear Mark, just a quick line to let you know that my sketch arrived yesterday. Wishing you and all the Monday morning mailbaggers a wonderful week to come. Lee in Thailand. Lee, thank you so very, very much. I'm very, very glad to hear that George arrived all the way down there in Thailand in good shape. That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much for sending along the photo. And please enjoy George in the many shaves and years to come. Thank you very, very much. Gentlemen, thanks very, very much for the shaving tip, the showing of the George sketches, and making this morning's shaving tip very, very informative. Paul, that's a great, great shaving tip that you sent in, because it's something that we can repurpose in our homes. A pill case that has a locking cap. Throw the blades in there, lock it down. It's childproof, and you can kind of tuck it away where no one can get to it and kind of hide it away. And yeah, that's a really, really terrific, terrific shaving tip. So thanks very, very much for passing that along. And again, Lee, thank you for sending along the photo of George. Really, really do appreciate it. Gentlemen, thanks again very, very much. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. If you out there would like an original signed George sketch, just send me a shaving tip. Send that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use it here on the viewer morning shaving tip segment of the Monday Morning Mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. Almost forgot. So now, gentlemen, thanks again very, very much. Really do appreciate it. Okay, it's time for a shave den visit.
Grab your favorite shave soap, whip it up, rich and creamy, fill your cup. Boom, lather. Hot towel ready, face feels prime. A classic shave, so smooth, so fine. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do the work, no need to rush. Shave like a pro, close and neat. A shave so smooth it can't be beat. Slap on your favorite splash, feel that glow. Shave complete, now you're ready to go. Oh, boom, shave complete, you're ready to go.
Hey, this morning's Shave Den visit comes courtesy of viewer Tim Whitcup. But before we get to that, a big thank you again to Mark Vernick for the wonderful intro for the Shave Den segment here on the show. He updated it with that beautiful artwork with the red T-bird out on the street. And you know what? Check out last week's Monday Morning Mailbag. You'll get all the background on that. But a fantastic song, a great graphics, really, really terrific. Mark, thank you again very, very much. Okay, so Tim Whitcup sent this along for this morning's Shave Den visit, and the email heading reads, Antiquing. And he says here, hey Mark, I picked these up antiquing today. Not too bad. The Super Speeds were $8 each, and the Schick was $5. Check that out. Those are in pretty darn good shape. And again, this is another reminder that if you go to estate sales, antique shops, yard sales, garage sales, that sort of thing, you never know what you'll come across. You may come across some great, great vintage razors at some great bargain basement prices that'll give you fantastic, fantastic shaves. And as a matter of fact, Tim followed up with this. Hey, Mark, I had a shave with the Schick Type L. This gave a nice, smooth shave. I really enjoyed it. The razor would be perfect for a new shaver or someone coming from Cartridge Razors. Hey, Tim, thanks very, very much. It looks like a wonderful razor, and it's delivering a nice, smooth, mild shave. My understanding is with Schick injector razors, and somebody out there correct me if I'm wrong, Schick injector razors, when they started making them, when did they start making them? Like back in the 1930s, I think, the 20s and 30s. As they progressed along, they got milder and milder by the decade. So the Type L was produced between 67 and 84, and there are a few variations on that. If you Google Schick Type L, you'll get a lot of information, a wealth of information on the razor, and you'll be able to better pinpoint and identify the particular Schick Type L razor that you might have in your shave den. Anyhow, Type L is going to be on the milder side because it was produced in the 60s into the 80s. So that's my understanding. Again, if anyone else has additional information on that, please comment below and let us know. But again, just a great reminder that there are a lot of fantastic vintage razors out there that still deliver these great, great shaves, and you can get them at great prices for your shave den. So Tim, thanks very much for sharing with us some great vintage razors that you found for your shave den. Really do appreciate it. Well, here's your reminder to check out shavesplash.com. This is a website that was created by viewer Lee Meyer. If you happen to have a shave soap, but you don't have an aftershave splash for it, well, shavesplash.com is a scent matching website. So you'll be able to find a complimentary aftershave scent that will go with that shaving soap. Really, really terrific. And they also have some great articles and features up there. So check it out. We'll have the link below, shavesplash.com, from viewer Lee Meyer. Well, the channel now has auto dub technology courtesy of Google and YouTube. And as the name suggests, it will automatically translate this audio from English into Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French. Pretty amazing. Simply click on the gear in the lower right of the video screen. A menu will pop up, and there you can select the language that you wish to hear the audio in: Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French. It translates it from English to any of those languages in real time, on the fly. Pretty amazing. Auto dub. Check it out. Well, here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is also available as a podcast. Simply get up to your favorite streaming service and search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast, as well as our other podcast, Second Cup, will come right up. Both of those podcasts are available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, and now iHeartRadio. Well, we have an update this morning on the Chris Bodrab sponsored giveaway. He sent along 4 beautiful custom-made CB Brushworks shave brush handles. And we heard from some of our winners. Our first prize winner was Mark W. Kenny. Our second prize winner was Mike Gutterman. Our third prize winner was Doug Fulkerson. And our fourth prize winner was Ruben Lozano Jr. Mark Kenny was the first one to contact us. He won the first prize brush handle, and he wrote, "Hello, Mark. I wanted to thank you and CB Brushworks for this first place shave brush handle. It arrived sooner than expected in the mail today. I snapped a photo for you and the 3MB community to view. I will need to order a 28mm shave knot to place in it. When I get one, I will make a video and share with you and the community. I have attached a handle photo and a photo that you and I took together at the Maggard Meetup this past year. Thanks again, and keep up the good work. Shave on, Mark Kenny." Mark, thanks very much for the photos, and it was great meeting you at the Maggard Meetup. And when you shoot that video and take some pictures, please send it along to the Monday Morning Mailbag, and we'll share it with all the viewers out there. I'm sure everyone is very, very curious to know what shave knot you select for that beautiful, beautiful CB Brushworks shave brush handle. Mike Gutterman was our second prize winner, and he wrote, "Hey Mark, got the brush handle and I got my knot installed in it after following your YouTube video on the process. Huge thanks to you and Chris for this giveaway. Here's a picture of me enjoying my prize. Cheers and happy shaving, Mike Gutterman. Mike, so glad you were able to get the shave knot installed in the handle, and a big thank you to Chris Beaudrab and Caleb Aylesworth for really giving me the blueprint and instructions on how to do it. And that made that video instruction, that video step-by-step instruction that we made here on the channel possible, because without their input, I don't think I would have been able to do it. But once they gave me all the instructions and all the tips and tricks, it became a very, very easy process. So I'm so glad that the video helped you install that shave brush knot. Folks, we'll have a link below to that shave brush knot installation video so that you can kind of look at it and learn a little bit from it and try it yourself. So Mike, so very, very glad that it was helpful, and I'm so glad that the brush handle made it to your doorstep in good shape. And I'm glad you got the shave brush knot installed successfully. That's wonderful to hear. Doug Fulkerson was our third prize winner, and he wrote, "Hey Mark, here are a couple pictures of my shave den, also known as the bathroom that I share with my wife. I really like my new brush handle. Now I just need to decide which knot to put in it. Thanks again to you and Chris for the giveaway." Doug, so glad that it arrived at your house safe and sound. And please let us know what shave knot you're going to install in that beautiful shave brush handle from CB Brushworks. Again, a big thank you to Chris Beaudrap for sponsoring this giveaway. Now, fourth prize was won by Ruben Lozano Jr., 4362. And here it is right here. And the reason why I'm holding it in my hand is because I have not yet heard from Ruben Lozano Jr. He has not claimed this. Tomorrow is the deadline, September 23rd. So Ruben, you have until tomorrow to contact the channel to claim this. Otherwise, you'll forfeit it, and we're going to pull a new winning name for this beautiful CB Brushworks shave brush handle. Now, I will give you a little bit of a grace period here. You know, I understand things happen, that sort of thing. 2 weeks has been a pretty good amount of time to contact the channel. I just did an email search on my main account and also the Monday Mailbag email account, and I don't have anything from anyone named Ruben Lozano Jr. I searched under Ruben, I searched under Lozano, I searched under Ruben Lozano Jr., nothing comes up. So I don't believe he has contacted me via email. So Ruben, please send me an email to mondaymailbag@gmail.com and get me your address, and I will send this to you post haste. But again, tomorrow's the deadline. I'll give you a little bit of a grace period because I understand things happen. But if I don't hear from you within the next day or so, it's going to be forfeit, and we will pull a new winning name. And I'll let you know how things go on the next Monday morning mailbag, how we're going to proceed with that. So there are some winners and one that's still floating out there. A big thank you to Chris Beaudrap for sponsoring this giveaway. Chris, thank you very, very much. And gentlemen, enjoy those shave brush handles. Thanks for sending along the photos and confirming that you received your prizes. And Ruben Lozano Jr., please email me and we will send you this beautiful CB Brushworks shave brush handle to your doorstep. Just email me, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. Send me your address. We'll send it to you. All right. Stay tuned, everyone. Let's see what happens. And hopefully Ruben will contact us. Congratulations, gentlemen. Ruben, look forward to hearing from you. Well, we have another giveaway update for you this morning, and it comes from Rod Sloan from all the way down under in Melbourne, Australia. Rod won the Beth Jones sponsored giveaway, and all of his prizes finally arrived, again, down under Melbourne, Australia. And Rod writes, "Good morning, Mark. This arrived this morning. I knew it was coming, so I held out on the Monday shave until it came. Thank you so much. And of course, Beth Jones for providing this wonderful prize. Here's a picture of what this lathering bowl does. It's a lather manufacturing plant. And of course, it's that beautiful Caveem abalone shaving bowl that Beth very, very kindly sent along to the channel for the giveaway. A wonderful, wonderful sponsored giveaway by Beth Jones. The Caveem abalone shaving bowl, the razor blades, and also the Sterling shave soap, all won by Rod Sloan, all the way down under in Melbourne, Australia. Finally made its way to his front door. So very, very glad that you received all of your prizes in good shape, Rod. Thank you so much for sending that along. Really do appreciate it. A big thank you again to Beth Jones for sponsoring a wonderful, wonderful giveaway. And once more, Rod, thanks so much for checking in and sending along all the wonderful photos and letting everyone know that you received your prizes in good shape. Congratulations again, Rod. And again, a big, big thank you to Beth Jones. Well, here's another reminder. Dave and Barb Keiss are participating in the Great Cycle Challenge this September to raise funds for the Children's Cancer Research Fund, inspired by the memory of a brave young girl named Sophia who battled leukemia. Over the past decade, the challenge has united thousands of riders across the U.S., covering millions of miles and raising over $1 million to support childhood cancer research. In 2024, wet shaving artisans contributed over $2,050 in products and gift cards, helping the Keisses raise more than $2,500. This year, they're hosting a raffle with 19 prize packages. Each $5 donation earns an entry, with the live drawing set for October 3rd on Instagram. And again, that live drawing will be on Instagram on Friday, October 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll also get a link to where you can donate, get tickets, and that sort of thing. So there it is, folks. Dave and Barb Keiss participating in the Great Cycle Challenge this September to raise funds for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. Again, we'll have a link below where you can enter and participate. Well, I just got back from the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. I just walked through the door, unloaded my car, came away with some great stuff in the goodies bag, met a lot of great fellow wet shavers. It was an absolute wonderful time. Bit of a whirlwind driving down to Columbus and driving back about 5 hours on the road. Boy, it was a great time. Well worth the trip. Check out some of these highlights. It's the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, Saturday, September 20th, 2025, here in Hilliard, Ohio at River's Edge Cutlery. All right, here we are with Aaron Watson all the way from North Carolina at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. And you've got a very special brush handle here. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so a couple months ago, I requested this one be made, and because it was beautiful, because I don't have a lot of extra long brush handles, and wood is my favorite. So instead of shipping it to me, I asked him to bring it here so the wife wouldn't quite see it yet.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And show us the bottom there. Nice. And who made this?
David over here.
We need a last name. David, get over here. You made the brush handle.
Yeah.
David Lair.
God, I couldn't remember David's last name.
Get in here. Get over here.
Here I go.
Okay,
you guys are a lot taller than me.
David made this wonderful brush handle here.
How you doing?
And we're also here with Kevin Laird. David Lair, Kevin Laird.
Just add a D. Just add a D.
And Aaron Watson with this brush handle. And you made this. Are you selling these online?
I've got an Etsy shop.
Great.
Indie
great.
Brushworks.
Okay, Indie Brushworks, and we will get a link to that.
Okay, I've got another brush to give to you to give away on 3MB.
Oh, excellent. Yep. All right, so stay tuned for a giveaway courtesy of David Laird. And a big thank you to Aaron.
Thanks.
And Kevin Laird and David Laird here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. Wow, great time. We're going to check out the piff table.
Oh, yeah.
We've got more piff table offerings. Check out this.
Don't you love the fat boy, huh? Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. Like I said, I've got about
Someone also brought a wonderful selection of Bundaberg shave soaps and balms here for the piff table. These are all brand new. So if you were here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, I sure hope you were able to get one of these, because this is a really, really terrific artisan-made shave soap all the way from South Africa. Here we are with Mark Vernick, all the way from Lima, Ohio. If that name sounds familiar, Mark is the creative genius behind the Shave Den introductory Boom Lather song right here. Mark, thank you so much. It has added so much to the show. Thank you very much. And this is your first meetup at the Ohio Wet Shavers
First meetup, absolutely. Glad to be here and meet the great Mark. Yeah. Appreciate it.
It's great to meet you in person, and it's a wonderful introduction. And a lot of viewers have just spoken so highly of it, and it's adding so much to the Monday morning mailbag. So here he is, folks.
Hey,
the Mark Vernick, who created the Shave Den Visit introductory song and graphics, the Boom Lather song right here. Mark Vernick. So wonderful to meet you.
Good to meet you. And my wife and I were talking about how I actually, got introduced to your videos. And it was back when I was starting and I was looking for actual shave soaps. And I found one of your older ones where you reviewed some of your favorites, and you were sitting there and had a table full of all of them. And so that helped so much, and that's how I ended up starting watching.
I'm delighted to hear that.
Yeah.
That was back in the early days when I was starting my wet shaving journey too. So I was learning a lot at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
that's great.
That's wonderful. Thank you so
Hey,
much,
thank
Mark.
you.
Great to meet you. And we're enjoying the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. Okay, here we are with Jim from Northfield, James Gazda, all the way from Northfield, Ohio. Is that right?
Yep,
That's right. We're at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. He just gave me something really, really nice for an upcoming Monday morning mailbag. We are going to share that with you in a couple of weeks. We're not going to show it to you right now for fear of maybe breaking it. We don't want to break it. So stay tuned for an upcoming Monday morning mailbag to see what Jim has gifted the show with. Jim, great to see you. How do you like the meetup so far?
Oh, this is great. I was here last year, and I'm so glad that I came this year. We got perfect weather out here. Looking forward. They got a great piff table out here. So, hey, we're looking forward to this into this show.
Yeah. Now you're a little more attired for summer. I'm not. I left the house this morning. It was 55 degrees. It's gonna be like almost 90 here today.
Yep. That it
but
is.
I did bring along some short pants just in case I had to change. Jim, great to see you, and thank you
Great
so
to see
much
you.
for all your
Oh,
contributions
yeah,
to the channel.
absolutely. I got
Really
another
good
one I'm going to be sending in to you
Okay.
too, another show. So
Great. And of course, Jim does these wonderful Shave Den visits where he finds this awesome vintage razor gear, shaving gear, and vintage razors and other vintage shaving gear that we've shared on the show. So this is the gentleman right here who has the patience and the research to find these awesome vintage razors. Have you found anything recently?
yes, and I'll be sending that in to you next week.
Okay,
Yep.
stay
Yep.
tuned. Jim, great to
Yep.
see you today.
All right, sounds great.
All right, we're still at the piff table, and Kevin Laird has picked up a really, really neat vintage razor.
This is an Ender Speed Razor from 50s or 1940s. And it took a proprietary blade in it.
Ian Lagaki makes an adapter.
Right, Ian Lignacci makes an adapter that will fit this, and Schick injector blades will work in this.
Wow.
I have quite a few of these at home, and they shave great.
Let's get a look at that razor head. Can you turn it vertically for us? Look at that. Beautiful.
It just fits right in there, slicks in.
An Ender's Speed Razor, and it took a proprietary blade.
Yeah.
But you can get an adapter.
Yeah,
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Kevin.
great razor.
There's also a lot of great stuff at the giveaway table. Check it out. We've got things from Timeless Razor. We've got some George Toon shaving stuff, a hat, a sweatshirt. We also got the 30-degree coffee mug. We got some wonderful soaps and splashes and aftershaves. We've got that adjustable shave brush handle right there from Timeless. A lot of great stuff here on the giveaway table here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. Okay, we're here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup with Matt Lukey and Rich Blount, and they did a shave before coming here this morning. It's been posted on YouTube, correct?
That's right.
And the channel is?
Safety Cat Studios.
Safety Cat Studios. It's right there on the label, Safety Cat Studios. So check out their shave this morning at Safety Cat Studios. Now you're handing out tickets for the giveaways, right?
The giveaways, yes.
Yeah, and I've got mine, so maybe we'll come away with something.
Yeah.
And how are you enjoying the meetup so far, gentlemen?
It's great. It's great. A lot of great guys. A lot of guys we've met online for years.
Yeah, this is great.
This is my 5th one, and I'm just looking forward to getting one of your shirts.
Oh, yeah. We donated some George Toon shaving stuff for the giveaway, sweatshirt, some hats, and coffee mugs, that sort of thing. Now, were you one of the original organizers of this?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I was one of the original attendees. I don't know if
Yeah.
but I end up helping out now.
Yeah, I can't remember if this is my 4th or my 5th.
I'm a first timer.
You're a first timer.
I'm from St. Louis, so I drove
Oh my gosh.
500 miles to come here.
St. Louis. My gosh. Well, 500. Did you get here last night?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's all the way from St. Louis. So check out their video this morning, and they got together and had a dual shave on Safety Cat Studios on YouTube.
Link in the description.
What's that?
Link in the description.
Yeah, link in the description. Right, we'll have the link below. Subscribe, share, and give them a like. All right, great to see you guys.
Nice to see you.
All right, we're here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup with Bob Hatton. Bob, where are you hail from?
Oh, Westerville, Ohio.
Oh, okay, so short drive for you then.
Wasn't too bad.
Half hour?
Yeah, a little less than that.
A little less than that? Okay. And how are you enjoying the Wet Shave Meetup so far?
Well, it's as expected. You know, plenty of giveaways, and the PIF table's always something interesting.
Yeah, PIF table is absolutely awesome. The stuff
Yeah.
that's there, we've been showing that during this highlight reel. It's been amazing what's available there.
Yep.
And you post just about every day on Badger and Blade.
I do. Only time I don't is when we're on vacation, because I use the same razor, same cream, everything's the same. So it's like, okay, boring, no need to do that.
But what do you use on vacation when you go on a vacation?
Unfortunately, I use a cartridge razor most of the time.
Because you're flying out of town.
If we're flying, and a lot of times my wife
Understandable.
My wife gets aggravated about the time it takes me to shave. So it's like, okay, fine, let's cut this down short. So
understandable. We've talked about that on the show before. There are pluses and minuses. As a matter of fact, I got a little nick in the back of my head here, and I was using the Moto razor, and thank goodness I did. Otherwise, I would have aggravated a little more. So it came in really handy. Big thank you to David Dart for that. But yeah, there are some definite pluses to having a cartridge razor in a pinch, especially if you're flying out of town. You don't want to mess with TSA with one of your razors.
No.
Yeah.
Or the possibility of not finding blades at your destination.
That's another point too. Yeah. But great to meet you here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. Bob Hatton, check him out on Badger and Blade.
Thanks.
We're here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup with the Allen family, Marcus Allen, Jennifer Allen, and Claire. And Marcus was a recent winner on the Monday Morning Mailbag giveaway. You won the Zenith brush. Tell us a little about how's it working for you?
It's great. Nice and broken in by now, so I love it. That's easily my favorite brush thus far.
Great. And where did you folks come in from?
So we're from Lebanon, Indiana.
Indiana.
Just north of Indianapolis.
And that's about a 2-hour drive?
About 3. Yeah.
3 hours? That's
Yeah.
not bad. I'm 2.5 hours, so
That's
you
not
could
bad.
probably do it in one day, but you're staying overnight.
That's right. We are at a hotel here.
That's great. And how are you enjoying the event so far?
I'm loving it. This is great.
Yes.
So much fun.
And Jennifer, what do you think about his crazy love of safety razors and all things?
It's a good one. It's fun.
Is it
It's
fun?
good. Yeah.
Great. Has he introduced anything to you? Do you like some particular scents more than others?
Yes. I don't remember exactly which ones, but some are better than the other. Yes, that's a good one. Yeah.
Okay, Sterling, a big winner in the Allen family here. Again, great to meet Marcus and Jennifer Allen and little Claire. Great to see you here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup.
Absolutely.
All right, we're here with Charles Smith at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. Charles, you came from
Akron, Ohio.
Akron, Ohio, that's right. And you have a really neat device you want to show us.
Yeah, this is a shave soap stand. This is for your shave of the day photos. And you just put your shave tub on there. It doesn't tip over all over. It's 3D printed. I brought a bunch of them with us here. And you can download it online over at Thingiverse.
Nice, beautiful, and there are some others for other attendees here today.
Yes, including you. This is yours.
Thank you very much. We're going to show you this more on the Monday Morning Mailbag, on an upcoming Monday Morning Mailbag. And of course, you may recall that at one of these meetups, it might have been the second or third meetup, you made available to me a beautiful razor from Yates.
Yes.
Remember that? That was the
winning razor.
The winning razor, and you did a high polish to it.
Yeah.
And I don't think those are available anymore.
No.
So it's kind of like an instant vintage razor.
Yeah.
And it's a fantastic razor. I hope everyone out there was able to get a winning razor from Yates. And also, they were offering them again after I had acquired the one from you, but it wasn't the same. A little bit, a few design changes. But Charles Smith, on top of all the great wet shaving gear here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, where exactly did you find this design? On Thingiverse itself?
Yeah, I actually drew this up and modeled it myself.
Because you're an engineer.
Yes.
Excellent. That's marvelous. And you uploaded everything so people could download it.
Yes, correct.
That's fantastic. Get over to Thingiverse. We're going to try to get a link. You'll send me a link later.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get a link. We'll send me a link. We'll have it below in the description. Great seeing Charles Smith here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup with that wonderful Shave of the Day stand. Thanks again, Charles. Really do appreciate it. Okay, here is that Shave of the Day stand that Charles told us about. He's going to show us how it works.
Very simple here. There. So you can set your razor next to it, brush next to it, get your photos, and you're good for your daily photo.
That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, Charles. That's great. Okay, we're here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, and the great thing about these meetups is all the new gear you learn about, and David Lair has some wonderful new shaving creams to show you. David, show us what you got here.
So these, it's Fit Jar Islands. They're from Norway. I got these on a buy trade sale site. I don't know where they got them from. They were used once maybe when I got them. They're labeled as a cream, and they lather great skin feel and everything, but it's just very unique scent. This one's a little more citrusy.
And this one's called
Haven.
Haven.
I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it.
So show us the label. Haven.
Just plain white.
Fit Jar and then Haven.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you can get. So they've got a website, Fit Jar Islands Shaving, I think.
And that's a glass jar too, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
It looks like a frosted glass.
Yeah. That one's
got a rather
Gellenheim. I think the F is on.
Yeah. Fit Jar.
Fit Jar.
What do you think? Fjellheim. We don't speak Norwegian, but this one here really was a wonderful, distinct scent. Very pronounced. It's called Slatteroy?
The scent of fearless spirit and exotic adventure.
Well, and that captures it.
Yeah.
And it's called Slatteroy?
Slatteroy?
Slatteroy. Show us the label. Slatteroy.
You got it there?
Right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they've got a website, and I think most of the prices are in NOK. I don't know if that's their currency.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure you can get it shipped here. Again, you can't get the splash, I'm sure. I've got the bombs, very nice bomb. They're not super strong scented, the bombs, but man, they just very unique.
Something
very
different. Yeah. Fit Jar Islands, made in Norway. And we'll do some research. If we get a link below, we'll get a link below.
Awesome.
David, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay, we're here with Doug Lane of Adopted Acre Soap Company, and he has his soaps and splashes right here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup for sale. Tell us about the new base, Doug.
So the new base is called the Grand Champion base. We pretty much have taken our old base and we've increased some tallow, increased a couple other things, and we added some lather enhancers, is what I call them.
And you have a couple here in the new base.
These two right here.
Can you show us to us?
Yes, sir. We have our Good Steward, and we've updated the Outlaw Barbershop.
Oh, Outlaw Barbershop. Love that scent. Yes. That's great. And we're also going to get a review done on the Good Steward. And I have that new Champion base in the Good Steward. So I'm looking forward to reviewing that. That's absolutely fantastic. Once more, what are the prices for everything today?
Today here, we drop them in person, so we don't have to pay the Etsy fees. But these are $20. and everything else on the table here is $15.
That's a great deal. That's a really great deal. So get to the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. You can meet Doug Lane and get some great soaps and splashes from Adopted Acres Soap Company.
Yep.
The Adopted Acres Soap Company. Doug, thank you so very much. Okay, Doug Lane had all these great shaving products set up at Adopted Acres Soap Company, and we came away just in time for the baseball playoffs and upcoming World Series. Rookie card, how about that, huh? Yeah, we're going to be reviewing this one right around the time the playoffs and the World Series rolls around. And it also comes with a pack of baseball cards. Why? Because the scent is like opening up a package of baseball cards. How about that? And we also got the aftershave splash here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. Absolutely awesome. All right, we're here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup with Dave Martin, Ohio Shaves. You can check out his YouTube channel. We'll have it linked below. And also Steve, what's the last name?
Steve May.
Steve May, M-A-Y?
M-A-Y.
M-A-Y. Steve, where are you from?
From Texas, but live here in Columbus.
Oh,
now,
okay.
so,
Okay, great. And Dave is from Canton, Ohio.
Yes, I am.
That's great. Ohio Shaves. And we were just talking about our routine and how we shave and how many passes we do. And you were saying what regarding after first pass?
Rinse off.
Rinse off.
Because I want to see where I'm at. And like you were saying as well, I want to see how that soap builds back up.
Right.
And that's how I rate a soap for slickness and cushion and what have
and
you.
how it reacts to additional water. If it's going to be thinner, if it's going to.
Do I got to go back down and get more soap?
Yeah, right.
A good soap, you don't have to.
Right, exactly. You can just load it, and it works both for bowl lathering and face lathering with me. And I find that using a synthetic brush with a face lather, I like to put the water on there, and it's amazing how much more lather you can get out of that shave lather.
Yeah, I love using it.
I'm a bowl lather, though.
You're a bowl lather?
Guy, yeah.
What is your favorite shaving bowl?
I have one of the fine accoutrements, the nice, big, heavy, the blue one. I got it actually
Fancy.
here. I got it here
She's
at
fancy.
River's Edge Cutlery. So
Yeah, and Dave, you're not primarily a face lather. You're a bowl lather. Are you really?
I do bowl lather, but I like building it up on my face because I think I get a better lather going. I've got a thick beard, so I want to get underneath there, and I'm Italian, so I'm greasy.
Yeah.
So I got to get all that stuff off my face.
There you go. All right, here at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup with Dave Martin, Ohio Shaves, and Steve May.
Thanks,
Great
Mark.
to see you guys. Okay, we're here with Dave Lair at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, and he has a very wonderful brush that we're going to be giving away to a lucky winner out there in an upcoming giveaway. Dave, can you tell us about this?
So it's red palm, black palm, and maple. And it's got a 26 millimeter Maggard synthetic knot in it, and then it's got my coin on the bottom.
Indie Shavers.
Indie Shaver.
Indie Shavers, and you have an Etsy.
Well, Indie Brushworks is the Etsy page.
I'm sorry, Indie Brushworks is the Etsy page, and we'll link to that below.
Awesome.
A very, very generous gift to the channel for an upcoming giveaway from Dave Lair and Indie Brushworks. This is a beautiful one. Stay tuned. We're going to be giving it away down the road. Dave, thank you very much.
No problem.
James German is welcoming everyone to the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, and we're going to be doing some giveaways shortly. James is right there.
186. Me. 186. All right, here we go.
Hey, Jim.
What we're giving away.
James Gazda won.
It's a thing.
Did it fall in my bag? My ticket? My ticket fall? I didn't see it. Hey, check that out. Jim Gazda with the big George Boom Lather. There you go, yeah.
That hat's been worn a lot. Somebody's been wearing that hat a lot.
Jim Gazda with the big win.
Rad Dinosaur Creations.
Wow.
Buckeye Burlwood. Scarlet and Gray.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is made just for us.
And that's a boar brush?
This is a turn and shave 26 millimeter shote.
Nice. Wow. That's beautiful.
206.
That's me.
Excellent. Woohoo! Where are you from?
Dayton.
He's a Buckeye. Good win.
Go Buckeye!
Go Buckeye!
Razor stand I made with some spalted maple that a friend at work gave me, so it's got my coin on the bottom. Indie Brushworks.
That is gorgeous.
It's got a 26 millimeter Maggard's Gray Wolf knot.
That is gorgeous.
This is for us older people with the arthritis.
Yeah.
215.
215. Right there. Boy, that's beautiful. Pull another one? Okay.
I was about to say it was
177.
Doug Lane, 177. Excellent.
So, Barry bought two, I bought two.
Let's go to Barry. There you go.
Absolutely. You know what?
Excellent. Beautiful.
I don't know if he'll wear it.
Great. Okay, I'm here with Chris Lacey at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. We're just wrapping up, and great meetup, Chris, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like a fellowship here, a very friendly vibe. If you haven't had a chance, please do it. Put it for next year. You need to do that.
Absolutely,
Nice.
and it's a great venue, and everything took place outside. Matter of fact, I had to change into my short pants because it's like 90 degrees right now. So the weather was perfect. It cooperated. Everybody was outside, had a great time. The food was great.
Yes, it was. Very good.
That
Very good.
brisket was awesome.
Yes.
I don't know who made the brisket. The brisket was absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
So I think
Compliments to the chef.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I think it was James German's wife who made that.
It
I
was
think.
fantastic.
And we'll
Yeah.
talk to him real quick here.
Yeah.
So, Chris, great meeting you. Thanks
meet
again.
you. Yeah.
Great seeing
Yeah.
you. Not meeting you. We've already met. Great seeing you again. Okay, take
right,
care.
thanks.
Great seeing you again, Chris.
Yep.
All right, we're talking with Rob Seals. Rob, where'd you come from?
Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. He won that beautiful Buckeye brush. That was
Yes, I
great.
did.
So a Buckeye won a Buckeye brush. Absolutely fantastic. And
Is that a boar knot?
I'm not sure. I think it might be a boar knot.
If it's a boar knot, I'm going to watch your videos on how to
break it in.
Break it in, yes.
Yeah. Do not use the cold water method because that's a wooden handle.
Okay.
It'll split in the refrigerator in cold water. I recommend just using it. Just use it. That's the best way because it's a wooden handle. Just use it and really. What you could do is you could lather it up, soap it up, work it up into a lather in your hand, the palm of your hand a few times, and then rinse it out, and then buff it on a towel, and break it in that way, and then just start using it. But don't do the cold water method because that wooden handle has the potential to split as those fibers soak up that water. They might expand in the base of the knot, and you'll split that handle. So don't do that for a wooden handled boar brush knot. But enjoy it. Congratulations. What do you think about the Wet Shave Meetup so far?
This is my first one. Last year I couldn't attend because I was sick, and I'm so glad that I'm here. I had a friend of mine that I met on the wet shaving community, Wesley Carroll, who's got Tennessee Whiskey Shaving, a YouTube channel.
Okay.
He flew up. He works for FedEx. He flew up yesterday early morning. I picked him up, and he spent the night with me this weekend, and I'm taking him back in the airport tomorrow morning early, and here we are.
Yeah,
and we're
that's
so
great.
glad, and it's because of you, really, and I thank you for everything that you have done, at least for me personally, to help bring me into this community and give me that sense of male grooming experience that centers me. So thank you.
Bill, that's great
and
to
I
hear.
enjoy watching your 3MB every Monday morning, and my wife and I, like I told you earlier, we enjoy your double take cartoon because we drink coffee in the mornings before both of us leave for work or school. My wife's in nursing school, and we watch that religiously.
Wow, wonderful.
And if you don't ever have that on one of your videos, we are going to be sorely missed.
It will
that
continue.
really is a wonderful, wonderful thing.
It will
So
continue.
Thank you, Mark.
And thank your wife. What's her name?
My wife's name is Tasha.
Tasha, tell Tasha thank you very, very much. Tasha, thank you very much for tuning in and playing Double Take. Really do appreciate it. Rob, great to meet you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. All right, we're here with the man of the hour, James German, for organizing another great Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. 5 years. And a big tip of the hat to Doug Lane's wife for the brisket. That was delicious. I look forward to it again next year. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. James, a great event. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. It's been a dream, really. 5 years ago, 12 of us gathered, and had no idea it would come to something this big. But,
Yeah, it was absolutely
really happy.
wonderful. So you'll let us know when the 6th annual Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup rolls around?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, and we'll have it on the 3MB. So thanks again to everybody who came out, who participated, and if you didn't make it this year, make it next year. Hey, before we go, one parting shot, Stephen Howard with a great Superman kind of logo from Live Bearded. Check it out. Thanks, Steve. Shave on. Again, James German, Doug Lane, and all the folks who contributed to putting together this event put on an absolutely fantastic Wet Shave Meetup, the 5th annual Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. It was really, really wonderful. And as you can see, a lot of great giveaway gear, great food. The brisket was marvelous. As I understand it, Doug Lane's wife made that. It was great. A great time. The Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, the 5th annual Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. When they get ready to do it next year, we'll have word of it here on the Monday morning mailbag, so stay tuned. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low, that time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. Hang on, let me get one more sip here. Oh yeah, that's marvelous. A nice, bold, dark flavor to that one. Like that a lot. Once more, Black Rifle Coffee Company's Blackbeard's Delight. Yeah, this is terrific. Dark roast. Like this one a lot, and a big thank you to Jason, Allison, and the boys for this one. Really, really terrific. And hey, forgot to mention it to you at the top of the show, but maybe you noticed, here it is right here, my Sterling coffee mug. This came courtesy of the late, great Mark Bagwell. Terrific coffee mug. Definitely a favorite for the Monday morning mailbag. Love this badge artwork right here. It is just a great coffee mug. Very substantial. Got a nice masculine feel to it. So we'll link to the Sterling Soap Company's coffee section where you can check out all their coffee selections and also their coffee mugs. This is a terrific one. Wow, terrific. And again, my gosh, a big thank you to our friend Mark Bagwell, who was so very thoughtful and generous to the show. He sent this along, and he used to call me up and go, how's the coffee mug? Is it a good coffee mug? I think I'm going to get one for myself. I said, Mark, it's a great coffee mug. It is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we are enjoying the Mark Bagwell Sterling coffee mug this morning, along with the Blackbeard's Delight from Black Rifle Coffee Company. Hang on, one more sip. That is very good. And is it healthy? Well, hey, check out Mantic59's blog, The Black Coffee Life, and you can learn all about the health benefits of drinking black coffee. Also, check out the Lockhorn. Someday we'll look back on this and quickly change the subject. Hardcover book of a great collection of all those great Lockhorn cartoons, as well as their Lockhorn's Laugh-A-Day calendar for 2026. Fantastic comic feature being produced by Bunny Host and John Reiner. So check out those two beautiful giftable offerings from the Lockhorns, and also the Black Coffee Life. Okay, a couple of housekeeping items out of the way. Let's get right to the refill comments this morning. This comes from VC-UGH, and he says here, at 11 minutes, 37 seconds, that was last week's Monday morning mailbag, I hope this doesn't mean more rage bait content by content creators for added engagement. Tell us how much you love cartridge razors, Mark. Laugh out loud. Yeah, this is regarding the announcement we made last week about YouTube changing their guidelines, and we asked for a little more engagement from the viewers. And VC here is saying, yeah, well, people will probably go over the top and start, maybe being a little more fantastic in some of their claims in order to get in order to be a little more provocative to get some more engagement. Well, we're not going to be that provocative. We do like to talk about cartridge razors, but from a different kind of perspective. For travel and for head shaves. Maybe you get a bump or a nick if you're like me. You're a bald-headed individual, and maybe you bump your head or you cut your head. The cartridge razor comes in very, very handy to kind of do that kind of shave. But yeah, no, we won't be doing any rage bait content in order to get more content engagement from viewers. The viewers here have always given a lot of engagement to the channel, and we just wanted to give a friendly reminder. So if you're new to the channel, please comment, please like, please share. The more engagement, the better it is, and YouTube will count that as a more legitimate view from what I understand. So thanks very much for that, VC-UGH. This comes from RH Dave Shaves. Great show as always, Mark. Thank you. I saw the change to the window you mentioned in the song and thought I had missed when I watched it previously. Great update. Thanks to Mark Vernick. Hope everyone has a great week. Yeah, again, a big, big thank you to viewer Mark Vernick for the update to the Shave Den intro. It's just been wonderful and a favorite among many viewers who have written to say that they really look forward to it. And yeah, it's just been great. And of course, that red convertible T-Bird in the street, that's a really, really nice touch. So thanks very much for that, RH Dave Shaves. Really do appreciate that. Andrew Hill, 1965, writes, "Good morning, Mark. Great show. In regards to the shave tip about using the leftover lather to use on your face as you clean your gear, I've done that also. It was a shave tip I saw from Caveem Shaves. Try it. It really does help your skin. Great show as always. Have a great week." Well, a big thank you to Caveem Shaves for also passing along that shaving tip of using the extra lather in your post-shave routine. Going to check out his channel. We'll link his channel below, folks, where you can check out all those great videos from Caveem Shaves. Andrew, thanks very much for passing that along. Really do appreciate it. Jimmy V Photography checked in. Osage Rub rocks. I ordered a bottle right after you highlighted it. I use it as a splash on my non-shave days when I'm not running a scent theme per se. It's a great after a cold water face wash. Oh, wow, that's a great tip, Jimmy. So use it post-shave when you're doing a cold water shave. Yeah, very invigorating. And check it out. A big thank you to James Sefton for passing it along to the channel. Love it. Absolutely love it. And it comes in a nice, big, generous bottle. And you can use it on the days when you're not shaving and get a really nice kick too. Jimmy, thanks very much for that. Really do appreciate it. This comes from J Tekken X. Great 3MB, Mark. Love the 3MB and Second Cup, the other channel content, and you. Can't imagine a Monday without it. Wow, Jay, thanks very much for that. Really do appreciate it. Folks, tune in to Second Cup. It usually comes on about 7 or 8 o'clock on a Monday morning. As a follow-up to the Monday morning mailbag, we cover some subjects that maybe missed the deadline for the Monday morning mailbag. Maybe we get some email alerts that came too late for the Monday morning mailbag, and we pass along some great tips and tricks and information from a lot of viewers out there. And it's just a great follow-up. It runs about 30 to 40 minutes, something like that. And we just have a time to chat and just kind of catch up with a little more wet shaving information. So Jay, thanks very much for mentioning that. Really do appreciate it. This comes from Steve M, 1563. Great show, Mark. I dig the look of that black razor. I have been putting off commenting on the Shave Den title page because I did not want to come across negative, but the lettering on the window is backwards. I showed it to my wife, and it was the first thing she noticed. The lettering should face the folks outside. I really like TSAR, Czar. It is interesting the gentleman credited for the scent is the same person for the Adidas scent. Have a great week. Yeah, check out last week's Monday morning mailbag. Lee Meyer gave us a great breakdown on Adidas Dynamic Pulse scent, aftershave splash. Really, really informative. And yeah, I saw that the window, the lettering should be outside, but then, you're kind of looking at it, but this way everyone sees it. Everyone knows what it's about. It's really, really neat. And, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, but to be more accurate, probably should be turned around. But I like it the way it is. I think it looks great. It's a little more direct. You can kind of understand what's going on a little more clearly rather than reversing it like that. So maybe Mark Vernick will hear this and it'll be a new challenge for him. And we'll use both. We'll alternate it if he decides to do something. If not, like it the way it is. It's just absolutely a fantastic, fantastic intro to the Shave Den visit and has added so much to the show. So, Mark, thank you again very, very much. And Steve, thanks very much for that. That's not negative at all. That's, I'm sure a lot of people see it, but they understand what's going on there. So thanks very much for that. Really do appreciate it. Rod Sloan checked in. Melbourne, morning, Mark. Excellent 3MB yet again. Viewer morning shaving tip, spot on. I recently started leaving the post-shave pre-alum lather on the face. Can't remember exactly where I first saw this. Maybe Kevy Shaves. This is also great for having a check around the bits and pieces missed that may need a touch-up. That is a very good point as well. If you do that final post-shave lather just to kind of clean up, you might find few areas where you can touch up. That's great. And of course, as you said, a great post-shave skin food ritual whilst doing cleanup of the other shaving bits and pieces. Have a great week, Mark. Take care. Hey, Rod, thanks very, very much for that. Really do appreciate that. This comes from Larry Sublotny regarding 007 Shave Soap and Splash that he reviewed last week. Thank you for using my 007 review on today's 3MB. I received the EDP, and it is very great and long-lasting. Thank you so much for all you do. Yeah, check out last week's Monday Morning Mailbag. Larry had a great review of Hendrix Classics and Company's 007 Shave Soap and Aftershave Splash. He said he was going to get the EDP. The EDP arrived. It's great. It's long-lasting. Check it out, folks. We'll have a link to it below. Larry, thanks very much for sending along the review. Really do appreciate it. And that wraps up this week's refill segment. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some new wet shaving gear. Well, we've got a brand new razor in the Shave Den. I want to share it with you. I had some points, shopping points from Amazon, and I thought I'd get this razor because I mentioned somewhere along the line the Cappuccino from Global Shave Clubs International. I like this razor a lot, and it reminded me of the Parker 71R. So I decided to get a Parker 71R and kind of compare these two side by side. Here is the Parker 71R. This is a black electroplated brass handle. Here is the Cappuccino, and you can see that the Cappuccino handle is a much deeper black than the Parker 71R. The Parker 71R almost looks like it's gunmetal. Maybe it's the electroplating process that does that. But as you can see, it is shorter than the Cappuccino. The Parker R71 has the following features. It's a 4-inch handle. It's a brass handle, black electroplated handle. It's less than $30. Traditional design with modern material. The Parker 71R double-edged safety razor for men is a handcrafted razor. It blends classic design with modern materials to deliver a smooth and close shave. The razor has a 4-inch handle, which makes shaving easier too. Quality construction, precise engineering, textured handle, eco-friendly, and also comes with 5 Parker razor blades right there, okay? So you get 5 blades with it, and this is the box that it arrived in right here. And we had a chance to do a shave with it. Now, in the review that I'm editing, you're going to see that I initially say, boy, this is a nice, smooth, mild razor. You know what? The efficiency is a little higher. I guess you could say the growl is a little higher than that of an R89 or an Edwin Jagger. These Parker razors have a little higher efficiency, and I think you're going to have to adjust your technique just a little bit when you use them. But they are smooth and close. Boy, you get a BBS shave. I think with 1 day's worth of beard growth, for me, this is definitely a 2-pass razor. It really did a wonderful, wonderful job. I'm reminded of similar shaves I get with the Parker 56R right here, and you can see that's a little longer handle there. So the 56R and the 71R, I think, utilize the same razor head. Now, in contrast, the Parker A1R travel razor that we've talked about. So there is the O-ring on that razor head there. And let me get the, here, let me put this down here. And let me get the one post here. And what I do is I screw it into the other post that's in there like that. There it is. See how I do that? And that comes out like that. If you have this, that's how you should do it. Okay. Okay. In other words, you know, put this part with that threaded post up in, hang on, in one of these pockets here like that. So the threaded post is up, and then get the female side post up like that. And if you want to pull this one out, you just, you know, put that down in there and screw it in, and then you can pull the whole handle out. That's what I do. Anyhow, here is the razor head here on this Parker A1R, and I think, you know, I think it looks like it's the same razor head, but for some reason I think the A1R is a little milder. I'm gonna have to shave with it again. I'm gonna have to do a comparison shave between the 71R, the A1R, and also the 56R. Now, the 78R, which viewer Jamie Horn gave us a heads up on, is right here. This is the Parker 78R, and you can see that that razor head is very, very different. This is milder. This is right there in the same ballpark as an Edwin Jagger or a Mula R89. This is wonderfully, wonderfully mild and smooth. So this is going to be milder, in my opinion, than the 71R. They're both great razors. The 78R has a little milder approach than the 71R. Obviously, your mileage may vary, but generally speaking, I think the 71R and the, where is it? The 56R right here, and perhaps the A1R travel razor are just a notch, maybe a half notch, a little more growl than, say, an Edwin Jagger or an R89. Maybe a full notch isn't even, maybe it's not that much. Maybe a half notch, maybe a little more efficiency, a little more growl, that sort of thing. But very, very smooth, gives you a really, really close, wonderful shave. Absolutely love this razor. But again, I'm going to be changing my technique. I'm going to have to work with it a little more. It is a daily driver for me. And boy, it delivers some really, really smooth shaves. I have to shave again, and I think I'm going to use this after we're done shooting this morning's Monday morning mailbag. So there it is, the Parker 71R. I got mine through Amazon.com. I'm sure it's available from many other wet shaving online retailers. We'll have a link to the Amazon page below where you can check it out. The Parker 71R. Well, along with my razor, I also ordered some razor blades that I was running low on in the shave den. Here they are. We've used them before. Want to highlight them again for you one more time. Dorco Prime razor blades. Boy, these are terrific. You get 100 of them for $9.99 on Amazon. What a great deal. 3,088 reviews at the time I'm making this video, and the rating is 4.7 out of 5 stars, 86% favorable for the Dorco Prime razor blades. Here's the summary of what Amazon has to say from all the reviews up there. Customers find these razor blades to be high quality and extremely sharp, staying sharp for a long time and providing a smooth shave. They are comfortable and durable, lasting through entire head and face shaves without nicks or burns. While customers consider them great value, some report receiving missing blade packs. I've never had a missing blade pack when I've purchased these, and you can see that I've got all of them right here. Yeah, I've got all 100. They come in 10 pack, 10 plastic pack, 10 blades in a plastic pack right here. And this is great for travel because you got that little blade bank in the back of the plastic case right there that you can take advantage of. And you get 10 blades. My gosh, that's that's good for a good long stay on the road, that's for sure. But I got all of mine right here, 100 of them, $9.99, less than $10. Love these blades. They're nice and thin. They're very, very smooth, very sharp, very, very comfortable. I use the Dorco Prime razor blade in the Parker 71R. I did a review with the Parker 71R and a Dorco Prime blade. And again, it was a great, great shave. Really, really enjoyed it. Very, very smooth. Very, very close. One little phantom nick, you'll see it in the review, but closed right up with an alum block and some cold water. So really nothing to write home about. But really, the Parker 71R really paired up well with this blade because this blade is nice and smooth. So I think that really helped the performance of the Parker 71R as well. So if you have a razor that has a little more growl, try the Dorco Prime blades. These are really great. I love the smoothness. It has that smooth, sharp, soft kind of edge to them. You'll find that they're a little bit thinner. They just really, really respond well into your razor's razor head there. Really, really terrific. I like it a lot. So check them out. Dorco Prime razor blades from Amazon. We'll have a link below. Less than $10 for 100 of them. I really, really enjoyed my shave with these, and now I've got more in the shave den, and you'll probably be seeing more of them on the reviews to come. Colonel Mully checks in all the way from Japan, and he's passing along his thoughts and review on the Caveem Razor. Now, we learned about the Caveem Razor in last week's Monday Morning Mailbag from viewer Jeepers Peepers, so check out last week's show for his review. But Colonel Mully offers the following. Hey, Mark, watching the 3MB. The guy wrote in about the Caveem. That would be Jeepers Peepers. They sent me one for review. I wasn't expecting much, was totally blown away by it. It definitely gives a nice, smooth shave. I've yet to hear a bad report on them. The blades are nice too, very smooth. I have a write-up on the Caveem on my blog if you're interested. Talk to you soon, Mully. Well, we will link Colonel Mully's review of the Caveem Razor on his blog, Mully Shaves, so you can read it firsthand. Mully, thanks very much for confirming how wonderful the Caveem Razor is. Really do appreciate it. And that wraps up this week's look at new wet shaving gear. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some of these questions and comments. Hey, this email came from viewer Al Spencer, and he writes, Mark, just finished today's Second Cup podcast, and it reminded me that I needed to thank you for bringing to my attention the Stageek Pens. I'm always looking for good writing instruments. I bought this pack of 6, 2 black, 2 white, 2 gray, and 3 refills. I like the smoothness, the no smudging, and minimal bleed through on thin pages of my Bible. My wife Penny does a lot of journaling, and she also loves the pen. It's amazing the things you can learn on a shaving channel. Go Bills! And that's from Al Spencer. Al, I'm so delighted to hear that you like the Stageek pens. We wanted to share this with viewers one more time because this has become my favorite pen of late. I really like this gel pen. The no smudging is definitely a big, big highlight. It's a 0.7 millimeter line there, which is something else I like. I like the, it's got a steel ball clip right there, which is just terrific. Low center of gravity. And it does have this nice soft touch barrel, which is very, very comfortable. So I like these pens a lot. I've seen them all over social media. I'll have a link below where you can get them on Amazon, but you can get them through just about any retailer that's out there. And there are a lot of other social media platforms that are offering these. But but this is the one you want. You want the Stageek with the soft barrel. It looks just like this right here, right? With the metal ball clip. Yeah, this is just a really, really wonderful, wonderful pen. Yeah, clicks like that. Doesn't smudge. Yeah, very, very comfortable to write with. CS twin ball tip. Boy, smooth, anti-leak, and highly durable. Yeah, really, really terrific. The Stageek G3 Soft Touch Gel Ink Pen. Al, I'm so glad to hear that you're enjoying these. Folks, we'll have a link below. Now, this past Wednesday, we did a review of Quahitli from the 345 Soap Company. Viewer Greg Pisante very kindly sent this one along to the channel, allowing me to share it with all the viewers out there. Boy, oh boy, love the scent. It's an homage to Imagination by Louis Vuitton, a great scent. But the lather was just wonderful. And since doing this review, I've come back to the 345 Soap Company's shave soaps and have been so impressed with the amount of lather you get from these shave soaps. I've been doing bowl lathering. I've been doing face lathering. Boy, these are becoming a favorite in the shave den. I really like them. I love the scents and I love the lathers that they are creating. So check out any of these. They are absolutely wonderful. Quahitli is really a terrific, terrific shave soap scent. Again, wonderful lathering performance. Now, I'm using a synthetic brush, and a synthetic brush is just producing heaps and heaps of lather. Now, Greg tells me that he's using a badger brush, I believe a silver tip badger brush, and also a synthetic brush, and gets great lathers. I have yet to use a boar brush with these. I'm gonna use a boar brush and see what kind of lathers I get, but right now, synthetic shaving brushes are just knocking it out of the park with the 345 Soap Company shave soaps. The lathers have just been wonderful. Bowl lathering, or face lathering. Now, I am doing a brush load, and that's a little different. I don't think this lends itself too well to scooping, to be perfectly honest with you. I have done it that way, but let me put it to you this way. I prefer doing a brush load with this particular brand, Artisan shave soap from 345 Soap Company. Quahitli was just wonderful, a great, great scent. This Fresh Cut Fade, this one sells out very, very quickly. This is a fantastic barbershop scent. Really, really wonderful. I used this in the review I did on the Parker R71. Boy, this was absolutely great. Love it. Another favorite, Fair 1812. Boy, this is just a beautiful, oh, that's marvelous. You've got to try these. These are terrific. This is another great one. Greg sent in all of these. Greg, thank you very, very much. Burlington, another great favorite. And the thing is with 345 Soap Company, they take input from their customers to create some of these scents. Oh, this is very gentlemanly. This is very gentlemanly and sophisticated. This is marvelous. This really is. Again, they take input from customers. Speakeasy is a product of that right here. Boy, this is this is very lively. This is great. I'm going to shave with this one again. I really like this scent a lot. This is terrific. Speakeasy from 345 Soap Company. You've got to try these. They are wonderful. I just wanted to give them another mention and a little bit more discussion because they are definitely growing on me. When you use a synthetic brush, you do a brush load, you can get a great face lather and a great bowl lather from all of these wonderful soaps from 345 Soap Company. They've got some great selections up there. They've got some great scents. Check them out. A big, big thank you to viewer Greg Pisante for very kindly sending these along to the channel and more importantly, introducing us to this really, really wonderful artisan. 345 Soap Company. Folks, check it out. We will definitely have a link below. 345 Soap Company. Greg, thanks again very, very much. And that wraps up another Monday morning mailbag. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shaving soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/Mark Zarady, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Hey, we have another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the two cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video or try to find all the differences before time runs out. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.